morning, and that's our background this morning. So Mount Washington is very, very cold, perhaps one of the coldest spots on the world at this current time. Taking a look at temperatures across the nation. Boston, we're at 10 degrees. Washington, D.C., and we're at they're at 19 degrees. And the warm spot is Miami at 66, and the cold spot is actually Boston this morning at 10 degrees. Taking a look at temperatures closer into our area. You notice mid-20, lower 20s out towards the outer Cape and the islands. Working your way back into Boston, mainly in the teens and single digits. You work your way north, and the northern mountains of Vermont, they are in the negative teens this morning and single digits. And take a look at the wind chill. This is the current wind chill. You notice we are below zero right now for the wind chill almost everywhere across our area, even as cold as negative 40 with the wind chill at Montpelier, and negative 50 just over the border. And this is the wind chill for, this is the wind chill for tomorrow morning. Now, we're going to notice tomorrow morning we're going to be in the negative teens for wind chills across the entire area. So tomorrow morning, be very, very careful when you're outside, if you have to be outside for any long period of time today, but especially tomorrow morning when we're going to see wind chills in the negative teens. And taking a look at the current surface analysis, not a lot going on across the nation, very quiet. A few lake effect snow showers affecting Chicago at this time. Also a few lake effect snow showers affecting parts of Pennsylvania and New York. Taking a look at the surface analysis closer in our area, not a lot going on. As I mentioned, those lake effect showers affecting Buffalo right now. Other than that, just a few clouds off the coast, but for the most part, we are sunny all across our area. And this is the high temperatures for today. I'm looking mid to upper teens across almost the entire south. But once you work your way north a little bit, they're going to see in the lower teens for high temperatures. But you factor in that wind chill, and you're really not going to feel. It's not going to feel like we're in the mid to upper teens on the south. In the north, it's really not going to feel like the lower teens. In fact, it probably will feel close to zero almost all day long. And this is the highs for tomorrow. Pretty much the exact same as today. That wind lets up a tiny bit, so it's going to feel a tiny bit warmer tomorrow than it was today. But in terms of actual temperatures, they're going to be almost the exact same. But by Saturday, we do warm up to the mid and upper 20s for almost the entire viewing area. Still western Mass, they're going to be in the lower 20s for high temperatures come Saturday. So there is a little bit of a reprieve coming up. And this is the low pressure system that's going to be off our coast on Saturday. Now, I'm sure you've heard something about a storm over the weekend. Well, here's the setup. A Clipper system is going to be diving its way south from Canada. Now, it's going to try to transfer its energy. It's going to transfer its energy to a low pressure system off the east coast. Now, the problem with this is I think it's really going to form too far south, and then it's going to skirt off to sea. So I'm not really expecting any accumulations, but this is a probability of snowfall accumulation. You'll notice on the south coast we're looking at 50%. Now, in this shaded area, there is a possibility of up to 2 inches. That's on the that's really pushing it, actually. So you could see up to 2 inches in this area, but only really a 50% chance of any snowfall accumulation, and it'll be relatively minor. You work your way back towards the Metro Boston area. I'm only thinking we're going to have a 20% chance of seeing any snowfall accumulation. You work your way back towards Worcester, that drops to 15. Then once you get past west of Worcester, only under 10% chance of any accumulating snow. So I really think for the most part, this storm is going to be a miss in terms of any snowfall. I think it's just going to be too far out to sea to affect our area with any snow, but there is time to change. It's still a few days out, so please stay tuned for further updates. And this is the MHS 103 7-day forecast for Thursday. I'm looking at high temperature of 15. Friday, we could be at 16, although I think I went on the low end. I think we'll be closer to 20 than 16 now. Saturday, it is going to be 21 with a mix of sun and clouds. That storm off the coast will give us those clouds. Now, for Sunday, I'm looking at a high temperature of 25 under mostly sunny skies. Going into Monday, high temperature of 26 under with a mix of sun and clouds. Now Tuesday, we're going to see a warm front come through, which could bring us some rain and snow, and temperatures will rise into the mid-30s. Now come Wednesday, I'm looking at a high temperature of 38. Wouldn't be surprised if we hit 40 under sunny skies. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. There is more spring-like air that's going to be coming in come this time next week. And thanks for joining us, student meteorologist Sarah Simpson. Remember, you can always find the latest weather information by going to my Facebook page, Sarah Simpson-MHS103 Weather.